Hare Krishna. Today I would like to share a few thoughts from Bhagavat-Gita, the first chapter, first sloka. It's very important sloka. So we all know Bhagavat-Gita was spoken by Krishna, but the first sloka of Bhagavat-Gita was spoken by Dhritarashtra. It's very interesting. So what is the sloka? So we can read. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mamakaha Pandavashaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. The first sloka of Bhagavad Gita. Dhritarashtra was asking, "Oh my dear assistant Sanjaya, my children, Kauravas, and my brother children, Pandavas, they all assemble Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre. They all assemble at the place called Kurukshetra. It is not an ordinary place. Kurukshetra is Dharmakshetra. Dharmakshetra means the great devotees, great saintly people, great rishis, they perform tapasya at the place. It's a very spiritually powerful place, Kurukshetra. So he was very much worried. Dharmakshetre Kurukshetra Samaveta Yusavaha Mamaka Pandavashaiva. So my children, Pandu children assembled there. So what they were doing? This is the first sloka of Bhagavad Gita. You see the anxiety of a greedy father. And he was very much concerned for greedy children. If a father is not spiritually cultured, not spiritually educated, the society will get destroyed. The example we could see here, first sloka of Bhagavad Gita, Dhritarashtra was spiritually cultured, but he was blind by family emotions and a family love. He stood by adharma. That is the first lesson we have to learn. So one may understand the scriptures, one may study the Vedas, but if you stand by adharma, studying all the Vedic knowledge is all useless. We have to demonstrate our culture, our knowledge in practical life. Dhritarashtra failed. You see, originally the kingdom was owned by Pandu Maharaj. So Dhritarashtra, being a blind man, he was not allowed to be an emperor. Imagine a king, if he is handicapped, if a king is a blind person, how we can protect his citizens? King means who can die for the citizens, who can fight at the front row, not just only giving advices. So Dhritarashtra was not qualified as per the code of Kshatriya rules being a king. So Pandu, his younger brother, was named as a king. That was the history here. Now you see, the whole war happened not because of property disputes, everybody thought, or some kingdom issues, land issues. No, this is a fight between dharma and adharma, a character-driven leader and a characterless leader. If they rule the kingdom, they rule the country, what will happen to citizens? Krishna was very much concerned about this system because Dhritarashtra, being very greedy person, without authorization, he put himself as an emperor. He cheated Pandavas in so many ways. You see, Dhritarashtra had so many opportunities, but he could not chastise Duryodhana. Because Duryodhana, from very young age, he was very envious of Pandavas. He was a second high pampered kid, royal opulence. See, father does not correct the child the right way, dharma way, the character will be like a Duryodhana. You see? And mother Gandhari advised Dhritarashtra, my dear husband, this boy Duryodhana, when he was born, he was braving like a donkey. He created very weird sounds. So when he did Jataka Chakra and everything, no, this boy will bring destruction to humanity. So a lot of people advise, so great saintly people advise that this person will bring destruction, you please send him away to the forest area. But Dhritarashtra was blind by fatherly love. See, you can have father love affection, but if the kid is going to destroy the planet, So larger purpose is important. We should not be too much selfish for a child and lose the whole citizens on the planet. That is called selfish motives. Here, Dhritarashtra was completely blown away by fatherly love affection. He knew he was doing wrong, but he could not help it. And another important reason that even his younger brother Vidura advised Dhritarashtra, my dear brother, this boy Duryodhan, he doesn't have any good qualities. He is always over greedy. He is always running after things which he didn't even able to get it. So this boy will bring destruction to whole Kuru dynasty. Please be kind. He didn't listen to him also. You see, then Vyasadeva, the author of all the Vedanta Sutras, Bhagavat-Gita, Mahabharata, Ved Upanishad, author Vyasadeva, he advised also Dhritarashtra, this is not good, this boy will bring destruction. Dhritarashtra did not listen. Sometimes you see, sort of people advise us in a good way, but we have so much emotional weakness, we are not able to take their good advices. The character we can see in the current world, modern world, many places, many homes like Dhritarashtra mentality. Sometimes a powerful man, sometimes a politician, sometimes a businessman. Even the son was not qualified enough. He was not qualified. Still, they wanted to push him as a leader. That is not good. When leader means should have the qualifications. Not everybody can become a leader. So here, leader means a character, not just abilities. Character is the most important thing. Duryodhana did not have a character. Otherwise, how he instructed his brothers to bring Draupadi when she was in a monthly periods and bring her to the public assembly when she was not properly dressed. So look at the culture. And he instructed that he enjoyed that. So women should be respected in any condition, but Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana, Dhritarashtra could not instruct his son Duryodhana, my dear son, you are doing wrong thing. You should not do this. He didn't have the courage to instruct his son Duryodhana. Father should be like a guru, should be able to correct the child when he's doing wrong things, should be able to appreciate the child when he's doing good thing. Not that he should be blind enough. Do not have a courage to correct your own child. So Duryodhana, when he was doing such a kind of activities, not only that, when he was a small kid, he tried to kill Pandavas. He poisoned the Bhima. He poisoned Bhima. He wanted to kill Bhima. Then later stages also, he wanted to kill all the Pandavas, to burn their house. Still, Dhritarashtra did not oppose. This was a cruel mind of a greedy father. So when family culture is not by spiritual wisdom and knowledge, only built on materialism, only success, wealth, power, name, that family resembles the Dhritarashtra family. Other side you see Kunti. Mother Kunti, she lost her husband Pandu at very young age. Kunti was not that old. She was maybe very mid-20s or 30s when she lost her husband. But she remained in the forest. She exposed her children, Pandavas, to the saintly people. So every day, Pandavas, they could hear from the great rishis, great sadhus, saintly people. They grown up in a very humble environment in the forest, not much royal opulence, even though her father was an emperor. You see, they led a very simple lifestyle, living in a jungle, forest area. And the culture, the character was top class. Kunti never compromised, bringing up her children with a godly character. She exposed her children to the problems and anxieties, simplicity, and also the great saintly people, how to respect people, how to receive knowledge. So they were nurtured with godly knowledge. That's why Krishna stood by Pandavas, not because they related to the family, because they stood by dharma. God, what he does, dharmo rakshita rakshitaha. He stands by dharma, not by the people, not by the kula, not by the caste, not by the family lineage. No, he stands by dharma. Krishna stood by the Pandavas. That was the greatest concern for Dhritarashtra. When God is standing by somebody, who can destroy them? Not only that, Duryodhana was very over proud of his the military army. But Pandava's army, the strength was only 1/3 of the Kauravas. You see, the second important lesson is not about the numerical strength, is about the dharma. Following dharma is the most important here. Kaurava army, Duryodhana's army is massive. Pandava's army is very little. 1/3 of Duryodhana army. But still, you see, they become victorious in the Kurukshetra war because of Krishna's guidance. So, it's not about having a rich father, rich mother, rich family, rich legacy, rich family name. It doesn't make any sense. You need to have a good culture, good wisdom. Good family means who can teach the foundation, a spiritual foundation for a child, and who are able to put the child in the right path, to teach them compassion, teach them kindness, teach them moral, ethical things. That is the missing in Duryodhana's family. So he completely carried by his ego and arrogance and pride. You see, even not only Vidura, in fact, the great sage Maitreya, even great sage Maitreya advised Dhritarashtra, your son is not doing proper. He is not a right character person. So he directly instructed Duryodhana. But Duryodhana was so proud. Duryodhana showed aggressively his thighs to great sage Maitreya. Don't instruct me all these things. I know more than you. This is arrogance. There is no humility. Other side, Pandavas, when they meet any saintly people, they bow down, they do namaskar, they do pada puja, they worship. Oh, my dear sir, please instruct me some good moral, spiritual values. See the Pandavas' culture. Here this man was so arrogant, Duryodhana. Then Maitreya, seeing his arrogance, oh, you are so proud of your strength and your thighs will be broken into pieces in the war field. You see, when you show arrogance to the saintly people, they have so much tapasya power, they want to put you in the right spot. It's very important. Arrogance does not attract anybody. That is Duryodhana's quality. But you see, association, they had bad association. Karna was fanning Duryodhana's ego. Shakuni was fanning Duryodhana's ego. And so many other people fanning his ego. Nobody was able to tell him, you are doing wrong thing. That's why scripture says that Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nishalatattvam, nishalatatve jivan muktihi. Satsangatve, your association, your character is known by your company. Who do you associate with? Your character is known by your association. Satsangatve, if you associate with saintly people, then you develop saintly character. Nissangatve, you will be free from those greediness, arrogance and pride and jealous, envious. These qualities will go away from your heart. Nissangatve. When these qualities go away from your heart, nissangatve nirmohatvam, you will be free from illusion. What is illusion? Oh, I am the great person in this world. I am great. I am this. That is called ego. So, who are you? You are so insignificant in this world. We cannot control many things in the world. We cannot control our own body urges. Nature call. Can you control nature call? Can you control your hunger? Can you control your sleep? Can you control desire? What you can control? You cannot control anything, even including your own body. So let us be humble. Look at the Pandavas, other side. Even Krishna was walking with them. Krishna was playing with them. Krishna was eating with them. But they were never had any arrogance. When you know somebody, more powerful people with you, people become so arrogant. Oh, you know who am I? My background? This person is behind me. They're so arrogant. But Krishna, Pandavas were not like that. Pandavas, even though Krishna was with them, God was with them, they're very humble. They never complained to Krishna. Krishna, what are these problems? Why you have to go through these problems? They humbly accepted the reality of this world. That is called character building. That is called family culture, tradition. The family means the give that spiritual knowledge, spiritual culture and wisdom to the children, prepare them to handle the real world. Not that you pamper them for a very young age. No, today the parents, what they think, I want to give the best life to my child, best gadgets in the world, best comfortable living, best schooling. But how about the best knowledge, best character? Parents are busy with these things. So let us learn from this Bhagavat-Gita, first chapter itself, that a father, if he is greedy and if he is not spiritually blind, Dhritarashtra was not just materially blind, he was spiritually blind. When somebody is spiritually blind, he cannot guide family, he cannot guide wife, he cannot guide children, he cannot be a good father at all. And a child, other side, he is not able to question the father. When father is doing wrong thing, he cannot be a good obedient child too. So it's a problem with both father, mother and the child, the triangle story. So the Pandavas, they didn't have father, only single mother. Imagine a single mother. We all know single mother or widow has so many issues in community. It's not easy to raise one child. Imagine Kunti raised 5 children in the jungle because of her divine character. That's why Kunti says, my dear Krishna, you give me problems again and again. I am not asking you, solve my problems. Vipadaha shantuha shashva tatra tatro jagadguru bhavato darshanam yasya punarbhava darshanam. Look at Kunti character here. Kunti was praying to Krishna. Oh Krishna, give me those problems again and again. When the problems attack me, that force me to think of you. That force me to remember God. That is you. When I remember you, I'll be free from all the problems. I will surely attain Vaikuntha. My dear Krishna, please give me only problems. You see, don't imitate Kunti. Tomorrow when I go to Krishna at any temple, oh my Lord, Krishna, give me all the problems. We're not that matured enough, that capacity to handle these many problems. Kunti was spiritually highly elevated. She trained her children. Beta, don't ask God solutions. Ask God to give you the strength to handle your problems. That's what Kunti trained. Look at, you see here, how Duryodhana, Dhritarashtra trained the family members. And Duryodhana was trained. Oh Krishna, I don't want you. I want your soldiers, Krishna. That is a culture. We want energies from God. We don't want God. Like a child, want all the properties from father. Father, give me that building, give me that land, which you worked so hard, give me everything, but I don't want you, Father. This is Duryodhana's character. He wants everything from Krishna, but not Krishna. Pandavas, they didn't want anything from Krishna, but Krishna. So, when you go to temple, you should learn what to ask from God. God, I want you. Nothing I want from you, I want you. When God is with you, what kind of a life you can lead? You can be more courageous, you will be most fearless, you will be able to lead a most happiest life. Happiness is not how much bank balance you have, how much luxury car you drive, or how much rich, wealthy people you are surrounded by. This is not the happiness. Happiness is internal journey, it's not external journey. Everybody chasing after pleasure, they don't know where to get the happiness. So it is all inside you, but we don't know how to access it. So Bhagavad-Gita has a key. How to access your internal happiness. You are a billionaire, but you're begging on the streets. Imagine the unfortunate thing. You have so much you can access inside you, but we don't know how to access it. We are searching outside world. This is Duryodhana's mentality. The good parenting means should be able to give this culture and the knowledge from very young age, should be able to correct the child when they do something wrong. No pampering, zero pampering when they were too young. You expose them the problems. What is the world? What does the hunger look like? Experience hunger. Oh, sometimes people discard the food. They don't know because father is thinking that, oh, I'm giving the best comfortable life. No, please don't pamper your children. They'll become like Duryodhana. So, I request all of you, please read Bhagavad-Gita every day and teach your children Bhagavad-Gita. Make your life sublime and meaningful and purposeful. So I will talk to you all again. Hare Krishna.